A colleague of mine at Melbourne University and I put together a short paper because we've been doing this work for a while to give you some ideas about what it actually means to build conversation in a classroom. So that might be something that you could look at to say, well, what are the sorts of things that I could use out of this to design some activities or learning experiences around classroom talk. So thinking about your maths content, but how we're going to discuss that content becomes really important. So to finish off this section of the module, what I want you to think about is what might be some small steps that you could take in the classroom to encourage mathematical reasoning through classroom talk. We're all at different points, so are you thinking about that it's talk moves and I want to actually just audit my strategies? Do I default into always revoicing students? So I want to actually see if I can broaden that repertoire. It might be that I'd want to really try that pose, pause, pounce, bounce. Or it might be, no, I think I've got some good strategies, but I might not have been explicit with the students about the type of language. So one of the things when we're working with Mercer's typology is that when we get to exploratory conversations, there's this idea that students challenge each other or they critique the reasoning of each other. And quite often kids haven't been given the language to respectfully disagree. So they might say, well, I didn't think that was what I would have done in that situation, but I wasn't actually sure how to say it because I thought it might be rude if I disagreed. So I might be actually just giving them, well, what is the language of respectfully disagreeing in your classroom, which might be as simple as, I disagree with so-and-so because, and giving kids that language can really drive up the dialogue that's starting to happen in your classroom. So think about some small steps that you could try in your classroom related to classroom talk.